Hi everyone, welcome to this section, Chinese classical music and its instruments. Look at these instruments on the screen. Can you recognize the native ones and the ones from outside the country? Let's guess. Yes, there are three native instruments. They are qin, drum, and flute. And two from outside the country, 二胡 and 唢呐. So, how many Chinese classical musical instruments are there? Roughly speaking, there are 10. 琵琶, 二胡, 钟, 箫, flute, 瑟, 琴, 埙, 笙, and a drum. In this section, we focus on the classical category of plucked instruments. Speaking of plucked instruments, you may think of piano, the king of instruments, or violin, the queen of instruments. But when it comes to Chinese classical plucked instruments, qin is second to none. To describe a person's versatility, the ancient Chinese would say, 琴棋书画样样精通, meaning qin, the game of Go, calligraphy, and the painting, master of all things. Confucius also said, do not put the instrument away without a good reason. Qin. This piece of music played by qin is the famous High Mountain and Flowing Water. Speaking of qin, I'd like to teach you an authentic Chinese phrase, 知音, meaning bosom friends. This phrase is taken from the story about High Mountain and Flowing Water. Yu Boya and Zhong Ziqi lived in the spring and autumn period. They were close friends. Boya was talented in playing the qin, while Ziqi was good at appreciating Boya's music. Boya played music that described the mountains. Ziqi said, "How good it is! I seem to see the high Mount Tai." Boya then played the music about the water. Ziqi said, "How good it is! I seem to see the flowing river." This is how the phrase 知音 came into being. Literally meaning the one who understands the music you play. It now refers to one's bosom friends. In 2003, qin music was proclaimed as one of the masterpieces of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity by UNESCO. It is referred to as the father of Chinese music or the instrument of the sages. With that, let's talk about another kind of ancient Chinese instrument, zheng. If you look at the two instruments on the screen, don't you think they look quite similar? In fact, one of them is qin, the other is zheng. We Chinese people sometimes make mistakes, let alone foreign friends. Zheng is a traditional Chinese musical instrument. It has a history of more than 2,500 years. Now we are listening to a Zhen music of 渔舟唱晚, singing at night on fishing boat. The biggest difference between playing the qin and playing the zhen is that the player needs to wear picks, and there are many techniques used in the playing of the zhen, including basic plucking actions at the right portion and the pressing actions at the left portion, as well as tremolo. These techniques of playing the zhen can create sounds that can evoke the scenes of a cascading waterfall, thunder, and even the scenic countryside. Pipa. Finally, it's time for pipa. Let's appreciate a famous pipa music called 十面埋伏, ambush on all sides. In the previous part, we know that both qin and zhen are good at playing the music, either soft or vague. But if we choose a musical instrument to play the fierce battle scenes, it is definitely pipa. Pipa is not a native of China's music instrument, but an instrument imported from the Western regions. Let's watch a video clip.
大鼓单弦儿，阿拉伯两河流域的。印度，你看印度的西塔尔，它是这种哑哑的声音。到了西班牙，你看响板。 欧美了，它变成古典吉他。还有民谣吉他呢，还有电吉他。
Pipa is really a mixed race. Are you impressed? Want to find a master immediately to learn pipa? In addition to the above three kinds of musical instruments, there are many classical musical instruments in China. For example, erhu is an ancient instrument that can give out a rich and clear sound. And the flute is a representative wind instrument with emotional and euphemistic sound, which was referred to as the sound of cleansing by the ancient Chinese people. In addition to the use of classical instruments, intelligent Chinese people also use Western instruments to show a new interpretation of our traditional music. In the 1950s, the violin concerto Liang Zhu surprised the whole world. This piece of music absorbed the essence of Chinese traditional opera and integrated Western music techniques, presenting a perfect combination of Chinese traditional opera and Western instrumental music. In the end, let's share some tips on how to tell if a musical instrument is native Chinese or not. You can tell by its name. If the name has only one Chinese character, it is most probably Chinese native. For example, besides qing, we have zheng, se, flute, xiao, drum, zhong, etc. They are all Chinese native. On the other hand, pipa, erhu, etc. are brought in. But even the foreign instruments, when combined with Chinese characteristics, can be created by the Chinese people to be marvelous music with Chinese characteristics. That's the end of this lecture. See you in the next section. Thank you.